Hi, Aunt Virginia. We made a book of Aunt Virginia, book of big adventures. And they're by Sarah, Caitlin, and me. And we got some pictures here. You. So my book is first. My adventure. One day we went on a journey, and then we saw an animal cage, and then we went to take a look, and we ended up in a bubble. And I saw in the bubble somebody's playing chess. Then we went out, and then another adventure awaits. Then we found some stairs, and then we saw our cousins with our gecko. Then I wanted to see her. She's the best pet ever. But it was time to go, so we continued our adventure. Then I had a hockey game. Then we lost our game. The other team cheered for themselves. It's not just a game. The game was just fun. The next day, we asked her mom if we can go to the carnival. Go to the carnival, yeah. She said yes. So we went on so much rides. We were so happy after the carnival. We went home and went to bed. The end.
All right. Good job, Michael. Should I read this one?
Sure.
All right. This one's called Slug Science. This was about when we went to the park. Our story begins at John's Park, starring Michael and Caitlin Green. They went to the park to search for slugs. They searched and searched, but the slugs heard them coming and tried to hide. Caitlin was so interested in slug science that she was taking a lot of photos in the woods, and then a slug they found. They named the first one Gus. Over the next 2 hours, they looked under rocks and in trees and in the damp ground. They found so many slugs that they couldn't carry them all home. Caitlin and Michael looked up what slugs eat so they could feed their new pets. At bedtime, they tucked them in by covering them up with a green leaf. The end. All right. Our next story. We're so excited. Our Aunt Virginia is going to star in a movie about her life, and what an exciting life.
She sent her private plane for us. Aunt Virginia wants us to come watch the movie with her. She has lots of interesting stories. Let me tell you some of them. There's a picture of her that hangs in the famous museum that the deer she shot on one of her many hunts in the wild. Then there was that motorcycle gang she belonged to. They rode their bikes all over the place. Imagine the things she has seen. Aunt Virginia is always ready for new adventures. And then there's you and Caitlin right here.
Oh, yep. See, her bag is packed and ready to go.
I can't wait to see this movie. They are even in advertising in London. Wow. Did I mention that Aunt Virginia is the world famous crocodile wrangler? Well, she is. That's the coolest job ever. There's even a street named after her. I don't know anyone else who has a street named after them. Green Street.
Green Street.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, not weird, but it's cool. And Virginia has written several books of her exciting exploits. We have them all, of course. I love reading them. There are stories of hunting, skydiving, motorcycles, and horses. There are many to count. Virginia, there's books of you. There's pictures on you where people can see. Here is another museum. Features lots of pictures of Aunt Virginia's adventures.
Okay.
And this is you made out of a dough. And it spells your name. And this is us at the train tracks where Beachcomber Drive, Ocean View Park is. Here, her cooking is also out of the world. She makes wonderful chocolate chip cookies. Yummy. I can still smell them. Her puzzles, skills, are legendaries. She can do the whole puzzle in one sitting. Here's my mom in the car. Mom is here to drive us to the movie. We are so excited to go. I know our stories will be epic. And here's you in the movie.
Cool.
The end.
Yay.
So this is my story I wrote. And the cover I got from a National Geographic page. I cut it out because I like to cut things out of National Geographic. It says your name right here. Let's begin. It says, love you and lots of heart on a giant island. And here's a little village and houses all around. And my adventure awaits, my Caitlin Green. And there's a little person in front. Caitlin drove off with some little friends of hers and went to the library and saw some geese and fed them and tried to pet them. And at the library and read some books. Oh no, Caitlin shrunk. Oh well, she walked around and found Smurfs and went on a mission to find home. Once she found home, she made some soup for dinner. But instead of chicken soup, she wanted alphabet soup. When she was done cooking, the soup was put on the table with some bread. The next day, she asked her mom to go to the library to see the geese and left. Before she left, she took one more look at the geese. One said goodbye to her, and she said goodbye. See you later. The end. Love you.
Bye. Love you too.
All right, we love you.
Bye.
Bye.